I was thinking about all the stuff George Soros is doing, trying to overthrow Ukraine and put them under EU tyranny. And I thought about how when he was 11 to 15, how he was a top agent in major cities, going in and getting Jews to trust him and then setting them up and stealing everything they had. And he knew how to find where Jews were hiding. And somehow that makes him a hero on 60 Minutes, where he admitted all that and said it wasn't bad what he did, because that's, quote, how he survived. I mean, that is the opposite of being a good person. That is the opposite of being honorable. And I just thought about how he has all these media organizations that attack me and hate me and say they're going to infiltrate us and bring us down. And it's like an act of war against me and my family. You really are scum. Some freak Nazi collaborator is running the ADL and having them say I'm anti-Semitic and having MSNBC say I'm deeply racist with no proof, when my grandfathers both almost died in the Army Air Corps fighting Adolf Hitler. I reject your racist crap, you Nazi collaborating filth. I talked to somebody that knows George Soros. They were in his house. It's all black with black furniture. What a freak, man. What a demon. No wonder. And I just really, these people hate us. These people are coming after us. They're pure evil. This guy worked with the people that tried to kill my grandfathers. And then they have the nerve. One grandfather crashed on landing, almost died. The other one was in a whole bunch of missions and then had eye stroke from the sun, not wearing sunglasses, and was blind for a couple days. And that was by the grace of God, because his plane took off with the crew when he wasn't piloting it and got blown up over Germany. Because they were in North Africa, then they were in Italy, and then my dad was explaining to me last night, because he's read all the stuff, they were over Germany. Imagine my grandfather in flying coffins. That's what he was flew in, then B-17s, being shot up, being attacked, the whole 9 yards. By the grace of God, had a what's it called when you burn your eyes in the sun? It's not a heat stroke. The point is, by the grace of God, I wouldn't even exist. I barely exist by a millimeter. Because flash burn. And then here's George Soros and CNN and MSNBC saying implying I'm a Nazi or something. Man, those are fighting words, you punk, slime, piece of crap. I am so sick of you people with your fake moral high ground. And then I start seeing Obama, this race pimp, and the Democratic Party. It just started hitting me. They were the Ku Klux Klan. You can pull up the LBJ quotes from his letters and stuff, and you know, about how I'm not about to have these, you know, N-words, voting Republican and all this stuff and getting their rights and everything. We're going to get them on welfare and get these people back on the plantation, these dirty, stinking... I mean, this is the moral high ground of these. George Soros, a top Nazi collaborator, moral high ground. ADL gives him awards. Arnold Schwarzenegger wears Nazi uniforms, death's head Nazi belts, told Rolling Stone he admires Hitler and wants to be a dictator, was in gay porn. You know, but my point is, when a real conservative was in that, they never get office. But because he's a sellout to the New World Order, the ADL gives him awards. I mean, the ADL are literally Nazi collaborators. That just hit me. I mean, it is so wild. Yeah, they just pulled up the quotes. These N-words, they're getting pretty uppity these days, and that's the problem for us, since they've got something now they never had before, the political pull to back up their uppityness. This is LBJ. Now we've got to do something about this. We've got to give them a little something. This is right after Eisenhower got the Civil Rights Act passed. Just enough to quiet them down, not enough to make a difference. Well, if we don't move at all, then their allies will line up against us, and there will be no way of stopping them. We'll lose a filibuster, and there'll be no way of putting the brake on all sorts of wild legislation. It'll be Reconstruction all over again by the Republicans. I mean, I'm not romanticizing the Republicans either, but the Democratic Party is Grand Dragon Ku Klux Klan. But when the Republicans and the war vets and the Christians all came together and said, we're not going to do this racist stuff anymore, they go, oh, you know what? Let me take the Grand Dragon hat off, Senator Oh, I love you. Oh, and you turn on MSNBC, it's race this, it's race that. It's the exact stuff the Klan would use to try to recruit poor whites to politically control them. It was just a mafia. That's all it was, Dixie Mafia. That's all they've done is now convert over. And they're playing this giant race game now with everybody. And they're going to bring in the illegal aliens to be their 30 million strong new Klan brigade. And then another 30 million to vote to take everybody's guns. And then we're like, hey, that's a racist group. And but we're not. Shut up, racist. This stuff even works better now. Got them all working for them. You know. I mean, and it's just, I mean, you got a Nazi collaborator. You got Obama up here who knows full well he's manipulating blacks. I mean, it's just, they're so evil. And it's like Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, Fox Sports. The NRA is the new Klan. When the NRA was founded to fight the Klan. I mean, it is literally false reality with these people. Literal false reality with the moron population out there. Margaret Sanger said it. You can pull up her quote. She said, we need to kill these black people. We need to get control of them. We're going to buy off all the black preachers. And we're going to make sure nobody gets uppity. Then we're going to abort every one of these people. And they've done it. And then if they couldn't abort you, they create the gangster culture and sell that on MTV to destroy the black community. And then like a disease, that culture then spreads everywhere else to the entire world. Weaponized CIA culture. You know, it's been declassified. They put out degenerate art, degenerate porn to again, destabilize and sabotage the psyche. And I always told you that. It was declassified last year. They do that. What do you think gay marriages and satanic ceremonies at every live TV event are? What do you think them teaching 5-year-olds to masturbate in public schools are? It is meant to screw everyone up. This is psychological warfare. To where you don't care if you have the right to not have big banks get taxes passed to bankrupt you while they're exempt. That's the real discrimination. That's the true violation of equality. Equality means just weights and measures. All men are created equal means all men have the same rights. It does not mean everyone's actually equal. If that was the case, I would be playing in the Super Bowl this week. Am I equal to those guys genetically? No. And all the drugs they're on? No. I mean, should we put, you know, I don't know, go next door, find some woman, 110-pound secretary, you know, let's have equality. Let's put her in the Super Bowl coming up. Between the mules and the turkeys or whatever's playing next weekend. So all of this is going on, ladies and gentlemen. All of this is happening. And that's just one example of the fraud, of the complete and total fraud that is George Soros and Obama and all of them. And I just reject you. I see you and your filth and your con artist and your scum, and your time's coming, okay? You're never going to get away with all your BS. And all the polls, all the numbers show it. So go ahead and blow up whatever buildings you're going to blow up, globalist, and try to blame it on this. Not going to work. Because you know why? Quite frankly, I don't want to die and I enjoy life. But quite frankly, I'm so dedicated in this quest to fight tyranny, it's exhausting. I'm not worried about you killing me, scum. I'm coming at you forever. Never backing down. Never leaving. I'm coming for your ass. And we are going to beat you. And George Soros, I want to tell you something, you old man. When you die, you're going straight into hell. I know you're practicing in that house with all that satanic crap in it and black furniture and black walls. But believe me, you're going to get everything you want. Don't worry. My friends, Alex Jones here to tell you about some of the most important information concerning you and your family's health. Radiation levels have more than doubled in the last 60 years in the Northern Hemisphere from all of the nuclear testing and radiological accidents. Radioactive contamination is now in most of the food supply. There's only 2 ways to avoid this. Move south of the equator or properly protect your thyroid with nascent iodine. Looking to protect my family, I've done deep research. Nascent iodine is the purest, cleanest, absolute best form of iodine to protect yourself and your family. It's made right here in the USA, completely non-GMO. I searched out the best quality and now have developed a double-strength form of nascent iodine, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Nascent iodine is on record as one of the only safe ways to detox from fluoride poisoning. Survival Shield Nascent Iodine. Secure your super high-quality nascent iodine today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.
See the rest of The Alex Jones Show at our sister channel, The Info Warrior, or become a member of PrisonPlanet.tv and help us take the message of freedom and liberty to the next level. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.